Alright. What's up, everybody? Mr. FNAF Danik here. And this mission is a pretty simple mission. I'm just gonna get right into it. We're putting a relay satellite network around Mars. iPad is still having problems recording, which is why in this footage you are gonna be seeing me constantly checking. Yeah, I'm still using this same cargo rocket, not much to say about that. The satellites, you'll be seeing them whenever I detach the fairing, but the satellites aren't too bad either. Don't know really what to say about them. You can make them in the normal game too, without having the special engines that don't have heat. Or, yeah, whatever. Very tired today. Yeah, I don't really know. Not much to say. Just gonna be, going over stuff in this footage. There's the satellites connected to a post. Yeah. Getting into orbit. At this point I was stressing because I had already tried to film this about 3 times. So, yeah. And there we go, into orbit using only 2 stages. Yeah, my rocket, I call the first stage the middle stage and the side boosters, and then once the side boosters detach, it's still the first stage. Then that second stage is the one that you saw get into orbit with. And the third stage is the one that's able to be controlled. So here we are, waiting in orbit for months until we get into a transfer window for Mars. And that was pretty much perfect timing. Check that out. I'm sort of running out of ideas for space flight simulator, so you guys may be seeing different games on the channel for the next few days, or maybe even videos of my pets, because I really want to just film quick little videos of my dogs. And I'm sure you guys would like to see some puppies on the channel as well, even though they're not really puppies. But I'm just gonna ramble on for a little bit because there's not really much to talk about with this footage. It's a pretty simple mission to get in orbit around Mars. And you'll see that what I decide to do is I decide to put it in between Mars's moons, Phobos and Deimos. And there we go, we're on our way to Mars. Entered the SOI of Mars. Getting a little bit closer because it's so easy to get into orbit. And that is not an underestimation. Mars is not very hard to get to. Originally I was planning on going to Jupiter and putting one side of the satellites in one orbit and one side of the satellites in another orbit, but yeah, it seems like Mars was the better option because of my iPad misbehaving all the time. I might be getting a new one pretty soon. We'll see. There we are, in orbit. I decide to bring it around one more time. And there we go. That was an orbit I was happy with. So I decided to rename to Sat Network. Just so it's easy to identify everything. here comes the long process of releasing all the satellites, getting them all clear. I probably could have done this way better with staging, but I wasn't thinking of that at the time. I was just thinking that I really wanted to get this video out on Sunday, which is the day that it is right now. And yeah, all these satellites are going to be in a slightly different orbit from each other, but that's perfectly fine. Yeah, not much to say about me. I've been playing Subnautica recently. I've got a pretty good base set up, and already kind of beat the game. Just have to craft the rocket and then I'm done. But that's for another time maybe. I'll figure out how I can record myself playing Subnautica. Because I could get hours of footage for that game. This game, I guess, is pretty good because in Space Flight Simulator, you can do as many missions as you want. And that's pretty cool. Looks like we're almost done with the satellites. 4 left attached, and then I will ditch the spacecraft and make it crash into Mars. I had to make sure I was still recording there. And there, I decided to do something different. Decide to put the satellites out towards the rocket instead of away. Oh, that was just skate by. And there we go. Last satellite done. And of course, made sure that I was still recording. Gotta keep doing that. And up, game crash. And there's the end. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.